tweet your answers?
Yeah.
Take one step.
Yeah, there you go.
Good.
What's the focus like this week in practice?
The focus is real good. We're doing a good job sticking as a team because we're 0-3, not off to a good start. But we're doing real good staying together as a whole. So.
Was that the message from coach? Is just not let 0-3 things and kind of
because it's a lot of adversity, obviously. So the only thing we can do is stick together, practice harder, and just come ready to win out the rest of the season.
How would you rate your performance through these first 3 games?
If I had to go like A, B, all the way to F, or whatever, I'd probably do a C+. I think I can do better. I'm never settled with how I play after a game. I always want to improve somehow, one way or another.
LJ Scott talked the other day about on that pass that he took and ran over the guy, and you came and destroyed the guy on the block. And you two kind of exchanged high fives after that, I think, or maybe in the film room or something.
Oh yeah, especially me and LJ. We're both we're from Columbus basically, so like that was a good play right there.
You like hitting people, I think, don't
Oh,
you?
I love it.
I was gonna say, is that even more than a catch?
Yeah, I think that. I think blocking, when it comes to tight end, blocking is always first. So yes, that's more than a catch, and then catching will come as the game goes on.
Micky, when did you kind of start realizing you were going to play tight end and stuff? I mean, kind of looking back through your high school career, I mean, I remember seeing you at camp playing quarterback when you were a sophomore.
I think it was my sophomore year, I was probably 215, so yeah, I was playing quarterback then. Junior year, shot 235. Me and my dad was like, we got to find a new position, son. So we were like, all right, we're going to try outside linebacker, tight end. And I went to tight end or camp for tight end all the time, and that's what I had most success in.
What is, does that help you that you kind of have known to play all these different positions? Is that one thing that's kind of led to your success a little bit?
Yeah, I think so because, I think for playing quarterback and running back and stuff in high school, I can read defenses better playing tight end, like before snaps.
Have you always liked to hit?
Oh, I love
Where did that come from?
My dad, he's always making me. I mean, remember as a little kid, he just always took me out back after games. Like if I wasn't hitting hard enough, he'd make me work even harder, hitting, laying the wood.
Yeah. You got a favorite hit?
Clemson.
That was a good one.
Yeah, I heard him.
Micky, the coach said several times in preseason when he would mention, he said, I guess that you needed to kind of improve your conditioning and stuff last year, that you could come out and go hard every practice. And what was last year like for you along those lines, and what did you kind of realize the stuff you needed to do?
Last year, I was out of shape, and then I wasn't getting the playbook down fast enough to be ready to go out there and play my first year. And then after that, taking a step back and watching everybody play, I know the whole playbook, I got the playbook down, and then I did extra stuff outside of the weight room by myself, get my conditioning up. So
when did that realization kind of occur? Like last January or spring ball?
Towards the end of spring ball.
Yeah.
Now that Keith's back, now that Cole's back, what's that do to that tight end position, and how do you treat that competition?
It makes the tight ends more of a threat, I think, because we have us three you just mentioned, also Charles. So that's just, we all play a different style, and it brings a lot of competition. So no one wants to slack in practice now because you have someone ready to be there for you, taking your spot. So
What do you kind of think of just that? I think the 4 leading receiving yards guys on the team right now are all freshmen, or yourself a redshirt freshman.
I think it's awesome because it shows what our future is, what our future is now, and having 4 freshmen and top 4 leaders, that's just saying a lot.
Were you surprised that you were able to come out and win the starting job right out of camp?
Yeah, I was surprised, but then again, I wasn't because I busted my tail all practice or all during camp, just finishing every play, doing all the right things Coach Pringle tells me to do.
What you said you did some extra stuff in the weight room. What did that entail? This summer that you were doing that was outside of team stuff?
Outside of team stuff, I was always went on runs. I could find hills around here, running them, just so I can get my conditioning and be ready to play on this level.
Which hill were you running?
It's some park near here. I'm not sure. I had a map quest every time.
Maybe.
It might have been that. It was a big hill.
You were just out there, just you out there by
Just
yourself?
me,
You
just
drive
me.
out there and run
Just
hills?
me. When the sun's about to set, I go out there, run half hour, 45 minutes until I couldn't do it anymore.
So could you tell you just had more stamina and stuff going
Oh
into
yeah,
this year?
especially coming to summer camp, when I can do all the reps of practice, not coming out and doing 100 some plays at practice and just not being tired, jogging back to the huddle, ready to go again.
You been back to that hill yet?
No, not yet. I haven't had time. I've been resting my body.
Roughly how many times have you seen that Clemson hit?
I know it's Vine famous. I know a lot of people
Right.
on Vine, but I've seen it 50 plus probably. 'Cause
What did were there times maybe that you missed an assignment blocking the ball or things, when you go in motion or anything like that? And, I mean, were there things you're still trying to sort out now?
Yeah, I think I have one play. It's just misunderstanding, not focusing. Pretty much, if I mess up, because I know everything. Like I know the technique I got, the assignment. It's just focus, mental. Not mess
How
up.
far do you think the offensive line has come? You work in there and you're in the trenches with them. How far have those guys come in 3 weeks? And being so young, how difficult has it been?
I think they came real far, especially from the beginning of camp, because it was all. I mean, we had 2 returning starters, Hughley and Epps. And then I think they took the role as leaders to step up the young guys, to get the young guys prepared. And I think they got a great bond. The line, they got a real good bond with each other.
Are there guys on the team who share your love of hitting? Anybody in particular?
I just hear it a lot. Like they say, "Oh, Micky Crum with wood." I just like hitting. I love contact.
Yeah.
So,
What do you think of when Kyle came in the game against Houston? That's kind of when you sort of picked it up too. I mean, he hit you, I think 3 or 4 times in the fourth quarter and putting the
Yeah.
touchdown. What did you kind of think of that connection you guys had there to start?
I just thought it was awesome, especially when he came out first play, threw me I think it was like a 25-yard catch or something like that. I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna get this thing rolling. And confidence, Kyle has a lot of confidence. He's real smart. And he has real good pocket presence. He like knows how to relax and chill when he's inside the pocket. So I think that gave him a real good opportunity against Houston.